What's up mga chong? Kumusta tayo dyan? Short vlog lang para ngayong araw. Karugtong to ng ginagawa nating used car buying tips, right? Kung napapansin nyo ngayon, hindi ako nagda-drive. Kasi nandito ako sa work ngayon. Isa sa mga business natin, kung hindi nyo na itatanong, ay nagpo-provide tayo ng service vehicle para sa mga production, mga shooting yan. Isa to sa mga unang racket natin since the lockdown. And bukod doon, nagsa-stunt drive din tayo para sa mga pelikula, commercials, movies. At isa to, dun sa mga yon. Although I cannot disclose what this is, pero hey, let's support Filipino filmmakers. Manood tayo ng mga pelikulang lokal, manood tayo ng mga gawang Pinoy. Cool? Right? So, let's proceed now to our vlog for today, which I have here in my notes. Dito sa second part ng ating used car buying tips, pag-usapan natin yung mga red flags kung may type kayong auto. Ano-ano ba yan? Actually, marami yan. Here are just some things to look out for kung bibili kayo ng auto. Kasi syempre, gusto nating mag-ingat as a consumer. Gusto natin na yung perang pinaghirapan natin mapunta sa deserving na unit, right? Hindi naman kasi ganun kadaling kitain ng pera. So, siguraduhin natin na wala dito sa mga to yung mabibili nyo, okay? O kung meron man hit sa mga nakasulat dito, make sure na at least tatawad kayo to save some money for repairs, okay? Let's start off with the unit being flooded. Why do you want to avoid flooded units? Unang-una kasi, maraming pwedeng maging sakit ng ulo ang unit na flooded, right? Pwede siyang mag-develop ng mga electrical issues later on. At electrical issues usually are hard to fix and expensive to fix. So you don't want that, right? At flooded units, automatically, mababa ang value niyan sa market. Although, yung iba binibenta ng sabay sa market price para hindi mahalata. But there are telltale signs that you can look for flooded units. For example, yung air conditioning vents, sa mga hindi masyadong na-detail na sasakyan, may mga naiwan pa rin yan na parang putik-putik sa loob. And when you turn on the air conditioning, yung iba foul yung amoy at mga rusting sa loob kasi unusual naman na magkaroon ng kalawang ang isang sasakyan sa loob unless siguro sobrang tanda na. Pero yung mga modelo pa na may kalakalawang sa loob, possible pinasok na ng tubig yung loob nun and it's no good usually. Or kung type mo yon, kung type mo talaga yung auto, pasok talaga sa budget mo, you can maybe ask for discount, yung considerable naman na discount para sa sinapit ng auto from the past, right? So that's one, flooding. And you don't want to buy a vehicle that has a structural damage. Why? Yung mga pillars ng sasakyan, for example, and the chassis, pagka nabaluktot yan, normally wala na sa align yung kotse. Minsan nagagawa pa nilang i-align yan, but how sure are you na ganun pa rin siya katibay? Ganun pa rin siya sa structural integrity niya, right? So, of course, you don't want an unsafe vehicle. Unsafe vehicle could mean unsafe para sa yung driver, sa mga pasahero mo, at sa mga nakakasabay mong sasakyan sa labas, correct? So, telltale signs for a vehicle that has structural damage, usually yun yung mga may misalignment sa pinto, kahit anong sara mo ng pinto, kahit anong adjust ng mga pinto, and parang may misalignment pa rin. And when you drive the car, parang medyo may iba sa alignment niya, something like that. And when you look under the vehicle, posible rin na makitaan mo siya ng mga lukot sa chassis niya or welding sa chassis. That's no good. I wouldn't want to pay for something na may ganun ng klaseng damage. Kahit discounted pa ako, hindi ako maglalabas ng pera sa ganun. Moving on to another thing to look out for would be leaks. Okay? Dito sa Pilipinas, sa panahon natin, cars could be subject to extreme heat pag gamit-gamit mo siya sa traffic, sa katanghaliang tapat, and sometimes bigla pang uulan. So, it has a bad effect sa mga seals ng sasakyan, yung mga gasket. So, what are the things to look out for? Yung transmission, pwedeng magka-leak yan. For an automatic vehicle, medyo malaking gastos yan if you would want to repair it. Yung axles, yung parang bungo sa ilalim ng sasakyan, yan, nagli-leak din yan. Also, you would want to look at the head gasket. Pag binuksan mo yung engine bay, you don't want to see any signs of oil sa ibabaw ng engine o dun sa ilalim, sa pan, makikita mo naman. Yung air conditioning compressor, Diyos ko po, ang mahal-mahal yan. You might want to ask for a very considerable amount ng discount kung may mga leak yung sasakyan. Kasi usually, these leaks are repairable, pero you would have to spend some time and money for it. Okay? So, that's one thing to bear in mind. Number 3 sa listahan natin, siguro yung transmission. Mataas sa listahan yan kasi nandyan ang buhay ng sasakyan. It propels you forward. Nandyan yung transfer ng power ng makina to the ground, right? So, you would want to look out for leaks, as mentioned, and yung hatak niya. Kung manual transmission, nasa tamang point ba yung pag-bite ng clutch? Yeah, transmission, yun nga, yung hatak niya, yung biting point ng clutch nasa tamang lugar ba pagka dinadrive mo na, pag nire-release mo na yung clutch. Kung automatic naman, humahatak ba siya on time? Meron bang sudden kadyot pagka, sorry for the word pero may ganun ba pagka sinishift mo sa drive or to reverse? May slipping ba? Nasa tamang timing ba yung pag-shift ng sasakyan? Kasi if there are delays, possible may mga naging issues na yan before, and you would have to ask the owner for the honest issues ng mga sasakyan. Because usually, transmissions are expensive to repair, lalo yung mga automatic. And parang sobrang specialty area yan na yung mga gumagawa niyan talagang malulupit sa transmission, and you would have to look out for those kind of mechanic kung may problema sa transmission yung makuha mo. So, cool with that. Tips ko lang sa transmission, i-testing nyo po yung sasakyan sa mga uphill and downhill driving situation, kasi dyan mo makikita kung humahatak ba ng tama yung sasakyan. Approve? Engine health. How do we know if an engine is healthy? Ako, ginagawa ko when buying a used vehicle, inaalam ko yung service history ng sasakyan, right? Regular bang nag-change oil? On time ba? Or is it up to the kilometer reading pagka change oil, right? Because those are really important. The life of the engine basically depends on the oil that you're putting in it and how often you change it. Kasi if you have a bad oil sa sasakyan mo, patuloy mo pa rin siya ginagamit. Yung mga engine internals niyan, hindi na ganun ka-lubricated, hindi na ganun protected against some corrosion, grime buildup, yung mga carbon deposits. So that's one quick way to know if a vehicle is well taken care of. Isa pa, syempre yung mga leaks. I prefer buying a car na marumi pa yung engine bay, kasi that's how I would know na walang tinatagong leak yung sasakyan. Kasi yung mga sobrang detailed na sasakyan, usually may mga leak yan na, alam mo na, hinugasan, nilagyan ng dressing, at yun na, mukhang bago ulit. Pero gamitin mo, few days, few weeks, usually magsa-start na ulit yung mga leak niyan. And again, it's not something that's not repairable, but it would cost you time and money. Eto pa, kalawang, mga chong. Ang Pilipinas, marami mga salty na lugar. What do I mean with that? Marami tayong coastal areas around the Philippines, right? May mga times na talagang minsan bumabaha, ganyan, nalulusong. And rust can develop. Isa lang naman kalaban mo dyan sa kalawang eh. Ang hirap niyang pigilan once nagsimula. Can be repaired by a latero, but bear in mind, lateros can cost several thousand pesos kung ipagagawa mo. And the materials, usually kasama sa costing ng mga latero yan, kaya mahal. And it's not a guarantee na magagamot mo lahat ng klase ng kalawang ng isang sasakyan, right? Yung iba dyan nakatago. Ang hirap makita unless talagang babaklasin ng isang buo yung sasakyan. So, me personally, pag nakakita ako ng rust sa sasakyan, automatic tawad na yun. Or yung mga quick flip na sasakyan, pang buy and sell, okay lang yun. Pero if you want to own the vehicle for a very long time, medyo look out for rust. As much as possible, gusto mo ng fresh metal kung aariin mo ang isang sasakyan. Cool? At itong bagay na to na i-share ko sa inyo, kita mo na agad sa advertisement to. Halimbawa, nagtitingin ka sa Facebook Marketplace, sa eBay, or whatever else na selling platforms. If a vehicle usually is too cheap, it usually is too good to be true. Yung iba dyan, mga bogus, yung iba mga carnap. Malalaman mo naman yan usually pagka tinignan mo yung plate number. You can verify it through LTO. There would be alarms that you can check through text messaging system ng LTO, right? So that's one way. At yung iba talagang straight out scammer lang, yung mga gaganchoin ka lang, and you don't want that kasi pera hindi madaling kitain, chong. Yun lang, our takeaway on this particular vlog dito sa channel natin is to help out buyers, right? So if you happen to find out anything na nabanggit dito sa video na to, it mostly warrants you to walk out of the deal. Pero may mga nabanggit naman tayo dito na would just merit some discount na pwede mong hingiin sa may-ari ng auto. And on the upcoming videos, marami pa tayong tatalakayin tungkol sa pagbili ng mga used cars, kasi nanggaling tayo dyan eh, alam mo yun, bumibili tayo ng mga used car before, and I've bought crappy cars. I would admit that, and it doesn't feel really good. Gagastos ka, uubos ka ng panahon sa kanya, and a lot of frustration. Yun naman ang pinaka-goal ko dito sa series na to eh, to save you guys from a lot of frustrations. Okay, so until the next video on this series, this has been your Garage King. You drive safe. Ciao. Okay, no problem. Sorry for that. Nasa trabaho kasi tayo, no? We're waiting for our turn dun sa tracking na gagawin. So, Ghihintay lang ako dito sa van. Chilling.